Hey man, what's good people? Welcome back to another reaction video. And today, man, I want to tell you how you can take your business from tinfoil to gold. This is how I alchemized my business in 2026. This is some advanced level knowledge that you've probably never heard before because I invented this method. So the basics of alchemizing your business, it means taking a product that is currently at a tinfoil level and turning it into gold. As you know, gold is a great investment. In this year alone, it's gone up 4,000%. And I want to tell you how you can increase your product from whatever it's at right now and increase it 4,000%. So if you're getting one sale right now, you'll be getting 4,000 sales. If you're getting 100 sales, you'll be getting 400,000 sales with this method. And this is patent pending. I did invent this method and I'm writing about it in my new book, which is coming out soon. I'll give more info on that in the upcoming days. I am an author, so I have been working on a few books, in my spare time as I'm running my business. But I'll give you more information on that in maybe my next video. I'll do a video talking about all my books and what I'm working on. But this method of alchemizing your business, it's phenomenal. I've used this to increase sales. I've used this to increase reviews on my product and increase the value of my product. So the first step to alchemizing your business is obviously understanding where your product is at right now. Now, you can say it like, okay, my business is doing decent. It's actually doing pretty good. So right now I would rate it as a metal. As an iron. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter where it's at right now because it's always at tinfoil. It doesn't matter if you think, oh, this is iron, this is diamond, this is whatever. It doesn't matter where it's at right now because we're going to take it to a whole nother level that it was basically at tinfoil before. So the first thing you need to do is understand that no matter where you're at, your business right now is tinfoil unless you've done this method, which I don't think you have because I've invented this method. So the second thing you want to do in alchemizing your business is you want to understand the customer's thoughts towards your product. If you have any reviews, look at those reviews and understand what they're saying. You need to understand their pain points, you need to understand their tolerances, and you need to understand why their product resonates with them if it does, or why it doesn't if it doesn't. So I got a review the other day. Well, not the other day, this was last year when I first started my big business, which we sell chemicalization plants. So I got a review from a customer and he had a huge complaint. He was like, hey bruv, it's not looking good, fam, so increase this and do better next time. Because honestly, it wasn't up to my expectations. So I was like, if my product's not up to his expectations, what am I doing wrong? So I reached out to him. I gave him a call. He was like, bring, bring, bring. Hello? And he said, so I asked him what the issue was and how I could improve it. And he said, yeah, so when I'm trying to chemicalize the plants, it's just not working. I'm trying to extract alcohol, but it's really inefficient. It leaves a lot of alcohol in the plants still. And so I said to him, okay, I am working on a new version of the product that should extract a higher amount of alcohol from the plants. So would I be able to get you to have a test unit and see how that goes? So he said, yes, of course he did, because I knew he would. So I sent him out the test version of the plant alcohol extractor, and he was testing it, and his feedback was amazing. He said this is way better than the first version, and it's way more worth the money. And the best part is, the newer product, the cost was essentially the same to produce. So we got him with a new one, we hooked him up, and we took the old one back. And then, yeah, it basically went from a platinum level product to a gold level product. It went from low level to high level, all because I listened to customer feedback. That's really important. You need to understand customer feedback. You understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Listen to feedback. You know, a lot of people in the business world, they'll sit there and they'll think, man, my product is the best. It's amazing. It's one of a kind. But it's just not. You know, we're all on like a collective consciousness. If you can do it, someone else can do it. So you need to do it better. Get that in your head. You need to do it better, okay? And so one of my mentees, I told him, okay, you have this product, but nothing stands out about it, you know? It's just normal. It's very normal. It was a new invention at the time. But the thing is, you know, you have patents, whatever. But a patent doesn't make a product good. You know what I mean? You can have a patented product. You can be the only one who's allowed to make it. But just because you have a monopoly on it, it doesn't mean the product is good. You have to make a good product that your customers want. And I see this issue a lot in the tech world, you know, with things like YouTube. They have a monopoly on videos, but they don't care about improving the product. And eventually, that will be the downfall of them. And that will give rise to other platforms who can do what they do better than them. And, you know, it might last for a little bit, but ultimately it's going to be your downfall if you can't improve your product. So the next step to alchemizing your business would be making those improvements. So after you hear the feedback, you have to actually put that to work. You have to actually put that into production and improve the product. So if I was the manager for YouTube, if I was the owner of YouTube, if I was the CEO of YouTube, you get what I'm saying? I would be looking at feedback and increasing the value for customers. They want to increase the value for shareholders, but shareholders are like vultures. They just want to eat it. They just want to eat it away, and they just want to eat everything. But that's not sustainable. If you just let them feast on what's there, they'll just eat it up and turn it into a corpse. You get what I'm saying? So you have to give value to the customers, which feed the product and give more food for the shareholders to eat. And that way you'll never run out. You know what I mean? So businesses like YouTube, they're eventually going to run out of stuff for the shareholders to eat. You know, they're going to start firing employees. They're going to start increasing prices. They're going to just start gouging the prices so that they can extract more value from the customers that they still have. But eventually that's going to drive away customers. And you see that with things like more ads on videos, more pop-up ads, more ads everywhere, more ads. But it's not sustainable. You need a sustainable business that will last. That's a key to alchemizing your business. You know, you want your business to last. Gold lasts. How long has it been since gold has been the standard? You know what I mean? And gold has been around for so long, and it's never lost its value. You know, unlike currencies, unlike whatever, unlike stocks, gold sticks around. So you want a product that sticks around and lasts. That's the key to alchemizing your business. It's about making a gold product. Gold in the sense of it's valuable and it lasts long. You want longevity in business. And I've been in the business world for 30 years now, and longevity is such an important factor. You just need to understand longevity is life. Lifelong. And that's really all there is to alchemizing your business in 2026, 2027, 2028. It doesn't matter what year it is, as long as you do it. You got to take the steps and do it. Just do it. Okay? So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be answering questions all day, every day. Yeah, just get to work. Alchemize your business. Alchemize your product. Turn your tinfoil product into gold. That is the key to running a successful business. Let me know what you think. I'm out, man. Peace.